Going on to Jerome's. So we were going to do a 7-round mock draft where we either trade up or stick and pick. But then I realized this is America. We can still do whatever the hell we want for the time being. So we are going to dive into this mock draft. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I may trade down 17,000 times. But we'll say that the Vikings get frozen out of the Big Four, which certainly could happen, I guess. The hell. It's a beautiful Wednesday. No, it's Thursday, isn't it? Doesn't matter. All right, so let's see what happened in the top 10. Williams, May, Daniels, Marvin Harrison Jr., Roma Dunze, J.J. McCarthy, Joe Alt, Dallas Turner, Malik Neighbors. All right, so the Bears get Caleb Williams and Malik Neighbors. How are they going to F this one up? Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Olufashanu goes to the Jets, and we're on the board at 11. So remember, we have 11 and 23 currently. On the board is Brock Bowers. That'd be kind of fun. Cooper DeJean, Byron Murphy II, Quinion, Johnny Newton, Talisa Fuaga, Fatanu, Wiggins, Arnold, Jared Verse. So basically, got your choice of edge rushers except for Turner, and your choice of corners, and your choice of defensive tiers. I kind of like it. Kind of like where we're at. But got a couple trade offers. So the Cowboys and the Giants. So, I mean, drop it down to 24, I guess, would not be the worst thing in the world. But we would demand satisfaction. All right, so that says it's likely to be accepted. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Hold on. All right, that like is this reverse Herschel Walker? So they're basically just giving us all that. I think that's a little bit unlikely. All right, but let's say it's 1, 2, 3, future 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, future 3, 4, and the 2 7s for 11. Offer trade. Enhance. Oh, they did it. Resume draft. So I'm already feeling good. So the rest of the first round. They traded for Brock Bowers. It's kind of sexy, not gonna lie. Jared Verse, Fatanu, Fuaga, Terrion Arnold, Latham, Latu, Byron Murphy, Quinton Mitchell, Brian Thomas Jr., BTJ going to the Steelers, Tyler Guyton, Darius Mims. So we're sitting here at 23. Now we got back-to-back first-round picks, and now we're starting to get to the part where, hey, Cooper DeJean is there. Hey, JPJ is there. Hey, Graham Barton is there. Peyton Wilson is a stud. Zach Frazier is a guy that I love a lot. Then, of course, we're in Bo Nix and Penix territory, too. Troy Franklin is there. Fisk. I mean, Chop Robbins. Man. And this is what kind of bummed, because I'm always sort of a slut for the value at the back end of the first round and the top of the second round, because I feel like in every draft, I mean, there's positions that and players that teams just gravitate towards up at the top, but back into the first round, top of the second round, there's this nice like decal, a band of players that are just super talented, man. All right, but we got a couple trade offers. Like I said, it's a fun day. I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. And by the way, this is off screen, but let's bring this in. So how many? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so we got 13 draft picks now. Why the hell not? Again, shout out to Pretty Ricky. So I picked up the 7s. Oh, and also we have Dallas's future 3rd and 4th. So we're good. All right, so the Bucks want to move up. All right, so basically they're saying no, that would not be accepted. All right, so what about boom da doom da boom doom da baby, super bass, super. All right, well, how about that? And we'll throw in a 4th. Offer trade, enhance. Actually, let's add in some of these other picks. I feel like there's too many. Oh, come on. Give Peace a chance. There we go. All right, so we moved down 3 more spots. Picked up a second rounder. Resume. All right, so Chop Robinson went. So, again, we're on the board. We got a sandwich with the Packers. Now, who would I least like the Packers to get? Actually, let's look at this. So, I want to get back into the first round. So I will do a deal with the Chiefs. Where's Kansas City? Yeah, KMC 32. I will give you 56 and 1 and 87. Nah. But we just got back into the 3rd round. Wah. All right, give me a 7th rounder. 19% chance. Enhance. One more time. I love it. All right, fine. We'll give you the upgraded one. And we'll even take the 7th rounder off the board because we are magnanimous. All right. 49%. Oh, they said no. All right. We're going to draft a player. So we definitely want, again, which player would I least like to see on the Packers? Johnny Newton would be that guy. Although the Packers probably should take DeJean or Wiggins because they would love Cooper DeJean in Wisconsin. You can just hear those jabronis now. Coop. Please. But Johnny Newton, where the Vikings and Flores have remade the front seven, they're just missing that guy who can generate his own pass rush from the interior, blow up a B gap, and Johnny Newton certainly is that guy. So Johnny Newton, come on in. Of course, the Packers go Cooper DeJean. That's funny, man. All right, so we're going to try and trade again. All right, so we want to get into the back end of the first round because we want that 5th-year option. So we tried the Chiefs before. Let's try them again. Because if first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. All right. So now we got 56. All right, so we'll give you 56. We'll give you 87. And we'll give you 157. But we want a 7th back. Offer trading. Come on. Brett Veach, you're busting my balls here. All right. Against my better judgment. All right, there you go. All right, so we gave up Dallas's 3rd, a 4th, and a 2nd to get back up into the back end of the first round. So now we still have 3 first-round picks. Now at 26. So this one's close for me because I want that center of the future, and JPJ is there. I feel like JPJ is a stud, don't get me wrong. I worry about the 1-year production. How come he wasn't starting before? Also, pressure numbers, you always have to take with a grain of salt when the ball gets out quick. Now, I think that JPJ, Jackson Powers-Johnson, the center for Oregon, is a stud and will be good. But his very low pressure numbers and non-existent sack numbers, was that a function of him being a solid pass protector or him operating with Bo Nix behind him, getting the ball out in 2.6 seconds? To all the funnel screens, all the screen passes to Bucky Irving. What's going on there? Graham Barton's a dog, man. I freaking love Graham Barton. Where it's tough to get a blue collar type player from Duke, even though they are blue. Zach Frazier, of course, is my dog too. Man. So I'm not gonna get any flack for taking JPJ. I would for taking Barton or Frazier. So I will just take JPJ in this spot. I'm not a coward, but it's close. It's close to me being a coward. Do I just take them both and play one at guard? I mean, that would be the move. But no, we're sticking and picking at 32, getting our guy, Michael Penix Jr. Now, again, I fully understand why people are in on Bo Nix. I know the players can change, right? And Penix was extremely impressive at Indiana, but that's where he had all the health problems, the ACLs, the shoulder issue, and Penix balled out at Washington, man. Now, is that a function of having all those weapons, Polk and Odunze and McMillan, et cetera? Or, I mean, it's the same question with Jaden Daniels. Like he's got BTJ and Malik Neighbors, right? So it's a chicken or the egg situation. Bo Nix got Troy Franklin, right? But with Nix, when Nix was asked to play at Oregon, or excuse me, at Auburn in a traditional offense, just didn't have it. And Nix, I know that he can get the ball out quick. I know that he's a good decision maker. I know that he's a good leader and he's feisty and competitive. Yeah, he's a mini Baker Mayfield, except Baker's deep ball is so much better, and that's where the difference lies. And with Penix, I mean, both these guys are gambles. The question with Nix is he has a solid floor, but what's his ceiling? I don't think that his ceiling is that high. I think that Nix can be a competent and solid backup for years. I think that he could take, the Easton stick type route. And with Penix, if Penix stays healthy, Penix has a chance to be a top 10 quarterback. And the way that he spins it, just the way that the ball explodes out of his hands, the way that, yes, that Michigan game was rough, but I mean, we forget how damn good he looked against Texas, man. I mean, that was a signature game. Yeah, but all right, so we're going to take Penix in this spot. All right, so we have our defensive tackle, we have our center, we have our quarterback. We still have 10 bajillion picks, by the way. which is fantastic. So just recapping here, not looking to trade, but recapping, we have 57, so second round pick from the Buccaneers, and then we have a suite of that looks like a fourth or fifth, and then 4 sevenths as an homage to our guy pretty Ricky Spielman. So drafting player, Adissa Isaac is there. Ruko Rororo would be a ton of fun. Marshawn Nealon is there, baby. Chris Jenkins too. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sort of not gonna lie. I'm sort of going from 6 to midnight right here. All right, so maneuvering around 66. Do you have 71? Ooh, 71. Hey, Cardinals, hear me out. Come on, man. All right, so they want to do that. Can we get that 90? All right, so 66 and 90 for 57 and 177. Offer trade. There we go. Monty Austin for the Pride Viewers, Minnesota Morris. Let's go. All right, so Chris Jenkins. I mean, that would have been a lot of fun. Christian Haynes is there, top of the third round. Marshawn Nealon is just there chilling. I absolutely love him off the edge. Let's see here. Who else here? Dorless is there. Tavondre Sweat. I mean, do we just take Tavondre Sweat? I think we do. Because then Tavondre Sweat, a little bit of fire and ice with Johnny Newton. Come on, man. Max Belton is there too, though. What to do? What to do? All right, so let's see who's on board for corners still. All right, so Kyrie Jackson, Max Melton, Andrew Phillips. Yeesh. Chris Abrams-Drain. Okay. And then nose tackle wise, I think McKinley's probably still on board. Yeah, so Dorless, Sweat, Dwayne Carter, McKinley, Christian Boyd, Tyler Davis. In terms of Evan Anderson, also I'm gonna get Gabe Hall at the end. That's off screen. It's at the bottom. I'm gonna get him. High motor guy. Ooh, Michael Hall Jr. is there too. Ooh. Do we just completely soup up this defensive line and just fill it full of just dogs ready to hunt? Come on, man. I mean, if Michael Howell Jr. is there at 90, I might take him. Even though, yes, the Vikings certainly could use a cornerback. Yes, Kyrie Jackson's great. Ah, man. It's a whole head over heart situation. All right, so can we improve some of these other picks? 157. All right, so 105. Give me another 7th rounder. Come on, baby. All right. So we moved down 3 spots. Nealand, Polk, Hicks. So Tavondre Sweat is still on board, and we improved our draft. We're back in the 90s again. We got one more trade offer, 96. Nope, not moving down that far. All right, so screw you guys. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna take Tavondre Sweat. So we got our nose, and hopefully we'll find a corner. Ooh, Christian Mahogany though. Mason McCormick. Ooh. All right, so, well, I'm not going to force a corner just to take a corner, but we'll keep an eye on Cam Hart is still there. Elijah Jones is still there. All right, so we could circle back at, say, 105. Yeah, that should be all right. All right, so Jamari Thrash, underrated. Bucky Irving. Didn't test it the best, except his shiftiness is great. Trey Benson, I think he may be the best running back in this class. Mahogany. Van Pran. I mean, Van Pran a little bit in the Bradbury mold. Mason McCormick. I mean, I like both these guys. I mean, you could flip a coin here, but I'm going to go with Mahogany. Rich Leatherbound Books. All right, so we've literally had 2 offensive linemen, 2 defensive. Oh, yeah, Michael Hall's still there, too. F your couch. I'm doing it. I do not care. I do not care in the slightest. We are completely revamping this defensive interior. It's going to be a complete rotation up front. Harrison Phillips is probably in his last year with the Vikings. Let's go. Baby. I think we have a stew going. And now we have 5 7th-round picks. Great. People are going to be so mad, but also, I don't care. I love it. All right, so Isaiah Davis, that's an easy one. Got the hammer. Curtis Jacobs, Jennings, I like. Tulio. Why not, right? All right, so there we go. Carter Bradley was the one that had some hype. Oh, well. Do I just take Evan Anderson? So we got Evan Anderson and T'Vondre Sweat. I mean, we could. Dallas Gant is underrated. Jordan McGee is a guy I take quite a bit. Heat-seeking missile. All right, so let's take McGee. There you go. All right, so we got two picks left. Let's check out the wide receivers. Hatton, yeah. Tight ends left. Span forward, we could probably just get as a territorial UDFA, right? That's what we'll do. Safety-wise, Proctor's there. Any corners? Ooh, Monroe, yeah. Taking Monroe. And lastly, F you guys. We're having 5,000 pounds of dude along the defensive line. That's exactly what we're doing. This is how we do. So, kind of happy with how this turned out. We made 75,000 trades. Yeah. All right, so we made a deal with the Cowboys, deal with the devil as it were. Moved on to 24. Taking Johnny Newton, the pride of University of Illinois. Just like, so I misspoke. For some reason, I thought that Jihad Ward went to Northern Illinois. He went to Illinois. Doesn't matter. But Johnny Newton, that penetration, that disruption, blowing up that B gap, he single-handedly took over a couple Big Ten games, but that's not saying much. Hey, how do you stop a Big Ten offense? Well, honestly, actually, maybe Johnny Newton's undraftable because, you stopped a Big Ten offense. Great. But Johnny Newton in the first round, JPJ, Jackson Powers Johnson, has size, has ass, has mass, has everything. Also great movement skills. Although he runs at for whatever reason, at the combine, he decided to run like Mo Schrute. That isn't how he runs on tape. It's kind of funny, man. Sticking in the Pac-12 or RIP Pac-12, Michael Penix Jr., the slinging Sam Bradford, Southpaw Sam Bradford. I don't know. I guess Brian O'Neill's the blind side now. But again, the ball explodes out of his hands. I think that even though he's a bit older of a prospect, just the potential is there. The main question is the medicals, the knees, the shoulders, everything, man. But Vikings come away with 3 first-round picks. Also, that 5th-year option on Penix Jr. as well. Then made a couple more trades. 2 picks in the 3rd round. Having size on the inside. T'Vondre Sweat, come on down. So T'Vondre Sweat, Michael Hall Jr., as well as Johnny Newton. We're just blowing ish up along the defensive line, man. We're back. We're so back. That's right. I'm not ready to say they're the purple people eaters, but purple people nibblers. I don't know. An appetizer. Maybe not the full meal. Not quite yet. Christian Mahogany, many leather-bound books, has size, has good movement skills as well. So he and JPJ, I mean, especially if the Vikings don't re-sign Reisner, I would put Mahogany at starting left guard. I would start JPJ over Bradbury. I would cut or trade Bradbury. I would just eat his contract. There you go. Plus, I'm sure there's offsets in Bradbury's deal. So if he was cut, he signed somewhere else, go ahead. Michael Hall Jr., like we said, Hall had himself a great pro day. He's done great during the offseason draft process, and I think that he is an ascending talent. So Hall Jr. and Johnny Newton along the same defensive line. Let's go. And then a suite of 7th rounders. Shout out to Rick Spielman. Isaiah Davis, the Hammer, South Dakota State Jackrabbits, going to pair nicely with Aaron Jones as well. Aaron Jones as well as Ty Chandler. Tulia Tagovailoa. Why the hell not? All right, so we got Tua's bro as the quarterback 4. A little bit fodder behind Penix Jr. and Jaron Hall and slinging Sam Darnold. Oh, yeah, Nick Mullins still here. Why the hell not? Jordan McGee, downhill heat-seeking linebacker, going to play some good special teams. I like him in 7th round. Jarius Monroe adding to the cornerback depth as well as Evan Anderson. Again, upside nose tackle guy. Anderson, Christian Boyd, I love everyone. So T'Vondre Sweat and Evan Anderson, two nose tackles, and also Michael Hall Jr. and Johnny Newton. I mean, you literally have 2,000 pounds of dude along the defensive line. Let's go get after someone's ass. But that's it. That is super fun trading all around mock draft. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.